Before we dive in, please remember to subscribe and hit that like button. But today we are talking about the career turn that's left many wondering what was Dan Stevens thinking. And so remember cozying up with Downton Abbey. Millions did, Baileys in hand, when a shocking moment changed everything. A beloved character, Cousin Matthew, met untimely end. And that exit paved the way for Dan Stevens to pursue opportunities in America. But because the journey lived up to the hype. His latest role might surprise or even dismay longtime fans. Stevens now plays Pepper, a New York refuse collector with a temper, finding himself locked away in a rather unsettling mental asylum in The Terror Devil in Silver. This series is in anthology, meaning it shares a title with a previous successful show, but has a completely different story cast and setting. Don't expect any connections to the original. The first Terror was rooted in a true story, a harrowing attempt to find the Northwest Passage. This one, however, is based on a novel by the screenwriter, set in the present day with flashbacks to a grim past. The show draws clear inspiration from films like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, particularly in scenes featuring forced group therapy sessions. Patients sit bored and defiant as a doctor lectures them on the symbolism of Moby Dick. It's so painfully dull, of falling corpse with a ripped throat, actually provided some relief. Across of the New Hyde Hospital traps everyone who enters, even officers who simply want to avoid paperwork. So the series pretends to expose the failings of American psychiatric hospitals, but instead it relies on and amplifies our instinctive fears surrounding mental illness. It's unsettling, to say the least. There's a strange attempt at dark humor, and the SOG, the pod dog, which is great. And it was at willingly continuing that. One medic casually uses a lobotomy hammer to chip ice for his drink. It's a choice. It's a choice. And adding to the oddities, one inmate is played by an actor credited simply as B. Apparently that's his whole name. Talk about simplify and form filling. It's a strange show and a strange turn for a talented actor. I guess you could say his career is having a bit of a breakdown. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,